From new housing on North Monroe to new restaurants on Thomasville Road, investments in new commercial real estate are driving business in Tallahassee. Just ask Ed Murray.
The market's been on a good run over the last many years.
He's president at NAI Talcor, a commercial real estate agency based in Midtown.
How are things looking commercial real estate-wise in Tallahassee?
With the effects of inflation, of rising interest rates, and with less consumer confidence than what we used to have, the market's starting to cool down a little.
The Fed recently raised interest rates another 3/4 of a point to try and get inflation under control. That's not stopping construction here at 440 North Apartments. It's a mixed-use development that'll bring more than 200 residential units along with retail across from the Hotel Duval on Monroe Street.
Do you think there's a need for that kind of development in the downtown area?
I do. I mean, if you were looking to live somewhere and you wanted to live in the urban core.
An idea City Commissioner Jack Porter says could drive more business to the downtown area.
I think that Tallahassee is on a good trajectory and attracting small, medium, large-sized businesses to our area.
The Big Bend has already attracted huge investments like this Amazon Fulfillment Center, which is expected to create more than 1,000 jobs when it opens next year. It's also attracted restaurants like Raising Cane's to West Tennessee Street and inspired smaller, locally owned shops like Poco Vino downtown. Porter says bringing in new business does not come without challenges.
Because we don't want to grow out, but as a result, we're going to have to grow up, and we're going to have those tricky discussions with our neighborhoods and with the community at large.
As businesses like this new Crown BMW, Jaguar, and Land Rover set their sights on keeping clients local, keeping customers from driving to surrounding cities like Jacksonville, Atlanta, and Destin.
You'll drive a long way to get the car you want.
In order to support that business, though, Murray says some things will have to change.
We need more quality jobs.
What does it feel like to see how things are going right now in Tallahassee?
We need to continue to have quality jobs here and be able to bring jobs in, retain jobs, grow the job market.
Now, Porter says she expects 440 North to be done by next December. We're adding a link to the chicken, donut, and wine businesses we highlighted with Talcor to the story on our website at WTXL.tv. Hundreds of families in Gadsden County are picking up some gifts for their loved ones this holiday season. Lemon Drop Community Outreach is giving away clothing, toys, and other essential items for free to people in the community. President Bree Bennett saw roughly 1,000 people head out to the holiday giveaway today, and she says they are also looking to do some food giveaways every month. Now, from the gas pump to the grocery store, we are all feeling the impacts of high inflation, but local charities are hurting too heading into the holiday season. Food, clothing, even medical supplies are all much more expensive than they were this time last year, and that is contributing to a decrease in sponsors, volunteers, and donations. ABC 27's Candace Blake explains other reasons for the decline.
In some cases, we've gotten less. No, we haven't gotten the same levels.
Curtis Taylor is the president of the Tallahassee Urban League and says he's seen a reduction in supplies by up to 30%. He credits the change to inflation and the effects of COVID-19. Taylor says last year the nonprofit was able to provide monthly food giveaways to the community. Now they are having a hard time getting items such as dairy, meat, and bread.
Everything is going up, number one. Food is going up, cost is going up on everything.
The Less Fortunate Still Matters organization is being impacted as well and are having difficulty getting a hold of food and clothing this year.
People are holding on to the funds and giving is not the same.
Mosley has been helping within the community for several years for different causes like hurricane relief and food giveaways. He expects to feed up to 1,500 families before the end of the year. Mosley won't be alone in those efforts. Greater Elizabeth Missionary Baptist Church feels even with inflation, they are still able to help and will do just that.
We are a praying church, so we pray and ask God to provide, and we know that He's a great provider.
With that faith, all organizations are optimistic about what the new year will hold.
2023, that we will not only be at the levels prior to the pandemic, but we will be able to serve even more food.
Now, the Less Fortunate Still Matters will be holding a toy drive that you can look forward to this Saturday. Those toys will be available for any person in need.
Here's what you need to know about what's going on weather-wise this evening. Areas of clear sky and colder temperatures. We'll be in the 40s a couple hours after sun sets, if even sooner than that. And we'll stay in the 40s, maybe a couple upper 30s popping up across interior southern Georgia. But the winds will be decreasing, and that dryness in the atmosphere will really eliminate any kind of chance for cloud.